Florida. Have a great day. Next up, one of the fellas that was a net controller the day I started on here 3.5 years ago. KD2 VNU. Good morning, Dan. W2VLT, and sad to see you step down. A lot of people like your net control style. They call you Dr. Smooth, is one guy I know. So, I have to say 995. I'm not sure how the count goes, but 995, and we hope to catch you on the air, because I think that's what you're looking to do more of. KD2 and you, return it back to net. Thank you, Dan. Sounded good coming through that Buffalo repeater this morning. Appreciate you being there and all you've done for me. W5GHR, Brian in Katy, Texas. Good morning. Good morning, Scott. Sorry to see you go. Hope to keep you and your voice on here in the future. I'm nowhere near the number you got. I've only been a ham since August, and on the East Coast Reflector probably since September, October. But I'm going to get not 1122, but way up there in that range. So I'm going to go with 1095, 1,995 times. Alrighty, Brian, 1095 it is. You have yourself a great day. Thanks for starting it with us this morning. KJ5 MLZ Ezra down in Belle Chase, Louisiana. Good morning.
KJ5 MLZ, good morning, Scott. Hey man, congratulations on your retirement. Get some rest, man. Relax yourself. But I'm gonna go with I'm gonna say 891. KJ5 MLZ. Back to you, net control.
Thanks, Ezra. You have yourself a fine day, and thanks for stopping by this morning. KJ5 GUY, Guy and Harvey. Good morning, Guy. Good morning, Scott. This is KJ5. Golf Uniform Yankee and Harvey. Also shouting out to my good friend there, Ezra there. Not skipping a jump away. Congratulations on your retirement. Hopefully I'll be able to join your ranks in about 2 years, I think. We shall see. I'm gonna say 11. No, take that back. I'm gonna say 1066, 1066 for checking sway there. And good morning to you, Miss Vicky, as well. It's KJ5, Golf Uniform Yankee, back to that control. Laser the Bonton, really. Thank you, Guy. You have a great day. Next up, N4 DES, Mark in Boca Raton, Florida. Good morning, Mark.
Good morning, Scott, and good morning to everybody on the net. Well, I am certainly a newbie to this net, so my introductions to you are short-lived. I can count on one hand how many times I've been on the Morning Brew, but I've enjoyed each time. But with that being said, to answer the question, I'm going to say 879. 879. Back to you, net control. Everybody have a great day. And 4DES 73.
Alrighty, thank you, Mark. Appreciate you joining us, and hope you join us every morning. This is W2BLT. Next up, KA5GSS, Shane in League City, Texas. Good morning, Shane. And the question of the day is, how many times have I checked into the Morning Brew?
Good morning, Scott. This is KA5GSS. Gonna hate to see you go, bud. I'm gonna go with 991 times, and hope to hear you on here very often. Take care. KA5GSS. Back to net control.
Thank you, Shane. Always a pleasure. Thanks for stopping by. KE2CCK, Matt in Frankfort, New York. Good morning, Matt.
Hey there, good morning. And good morning to everyone on the net. For myself, I'll guess 30. And if we're guessing for you, let's go with 1,025.
Alrighty, 1,025 it is. Thanks for joining us and have a good day. I have a text check in here that I know this guy's a short timer because he's at work. I know he is. Let's go to W2RSH, Rich in Buffalo. Good morning, Rich.
Hey, good morning, and congratulations on your retirement. I was privy to the right answer last night, so I'm going to submit a guess of 1. Have a good rest of your day, everybody, and send it back to you, W2RSH.
Yeah, you're a punk. Thanks for joining us, Rich, and hope you join us again here. All right, let's go up to KF7CGI, Larry in Maricopa, Arizona. Good morning.
Good morning, Scott. Thank you for everything that you've done here. I'm going to go with 865 on the guess. Everybody have a great day. KM7CGI.
All right, thank you, Larry. 865 it is, and you have yourself a great day. Next up, man who never misses a net. KA8BYU, good morning, Roy, and the kids.
Everybody on the brew, KA8BYU. Yeah, we're going to miss you in the mornings and that, but hope you still check in all the time. And I'm going to go with 1050, 1050.
Alrighty, Roy, we got you down for 1,050. Have yourself a great day, and it's been a pleasure. K8UFM, Randall in Brownstown Township, Michigan. Good morning.
Good morning, Scott. Good morning, Vicki, and good morning to all on frequency. Well, Scott, congratulations. A great 3.5 years, if I heard correctly. My guess is 852. That's 852. With that said, back to net control. This is KUFM. Everyone have an outstanding Tuesday.
Alrighty, thanks for joining us. Appreciate it. KI6KQO, Zachary in Kissimmee, Florida. Morning, Zachary, and how many times have I checked into the Morning Brew?
Good morning, Scott, Vicky, and the Brew crew. Well, Scott, I'm going to guess 919, 919. And thanks for all you do, and hopefully every day is Saturday for you. So with that, I'll send it back to you, KI6KQO.
Alrighty, thank you, Zachary. Have yourself a great day, and thanks for joining us this morning. Next up, a fella that I haven't got out of bed too many times in the morning, KC6UFM, Charles in beautiful downtown Guatay, California. Morning, Charles.
Good morning, Scott. Hope you know there's not too many people or even fewer events that I would get up at 3:30 in the morning to come in. But with today being your last morning brew, I just felt like I needed to get up and drag myself over and get on the air. But we're going to miss you here. My guess is going to be 807, 807. So, again, Scott, we're going to miss you. You have a great day. This is KC6, UFM, back to net control.
Well, thank you, Charles. And I do sincerely appreciate you getting up that early, because would I do it? Nah, it's questionable. Have a great day, Charles, and we'll talk to you tonight on the TechNet, maybe. Let's go to WB3ILA, Stephen, down in Easton, Pennsylvania. Good morning.
Good morning, Scott, and thank you for what you've done, and Vicki. I'm a newbie to this, and one of the reasons I'm on here this morning is because I fell asleep in the chair in my ham shack last night. And woke up in time for the brew, which usually I'm never at. You can see my check-ins. So anyway, good luck with everything. You've done a great job. I'm going to throw my jelly bean count at 980. So have a great day and a Happy New Year to you. This is WB3ILA.
Thank you. And when you fall asleep in your chair in the shack and wake up in time for the morning brew, that's just one of those here's your sign moments. Have a great day and thanks for joining us. Next up, one of your hosts here on the Morning Brew, KE0GKF, out in beautiful Omaha, Nebraska, where it's probably a little chilly today, but good morning, Jeff.
Good morning, Scott. Good morning, Vicki, everyone on the brew. Scott, I'm good. I could cheat, but I'm not. I'm going to go with 888. That's what I'm going with. Scott, you set the bar high, my friend. But keep in mind, I am 6'4", and us Morning Brew Spartans will rise, and we will conquer. Good luck to you. Back to you, Scott.
Jeff, you're way too enthusiastic at this time of day, or this time of day. Have a good day, Jeff. It's been a pleasure. KB3EYR, Greg, down in Quarryville, Pennsylvania. Good morning, Greg.
Good morning, Scott. Good morning, Vicki, and everyone on the brew crew this morning. This is KB3EYR, and I'm not sure I've been around long enough to qualify to answer this question, but I'm going to go with 975. And Scott, I think you were running the net the very first time I checked in. So appreciate all you do. Take care. Back to net control.
Thank you, Greg. 975 it is, and you have yourself a good day. This is W2BLT. Just want to give a shout out to my little brother who just texted me and said he's listening, and he said hello to everybody and wished me a good day. Next up, one of your hosts, or the host of the open mic night here on East Coast Reflector, KE2EDS, Mark, out in Elma, New York. Good morning, Mark.
Well, good morning, Scott, Vicki, and the rest of the crew. Congrats and great job. I'm going to miss you here. I'm going to go with 899. 899 as a guess. Have a great day. Looking forward to seeing you still on the net, Scotty. Have a great day. KE2EDS.
All right, thank you, Mark. Appreciate you joining us, and just waiting for you to spit out some more net controllers for us. Next up, VA3GLJ, Greg up in Cartier, Ontario, Canada. Good morning, Greg.
Good morning, Scott, and good morning to the brew crew. Retirement. Wow. Well, congratulations and good luck with that. Just arrived in Florida, so I can't say that we're in the minuses here, but it is chilly. It's 48 degrees. My guess for you, Scott, would be 942. And you take care of yourself in 73. VA3GLJ.
Well, thank you, Greg. And I was almost said up in the cold country, but down where you are, I don't think so much. You have yourself a great day and enjoy Florida. Next up, one of my buddies here on the Morning Brew, and our net manager for the East Coast Reflector, and 2BH, Bill, in Palmyra, New York. Morning, Bill.
Hey, good morning, Scott, Vicky, everybody. Man, I don't know what to say. It's been so much fun working with you. I thank you guys for taking me under your wing. You taught me a lot, and it's just been a lot of fun. Gonna miss you on the mornings here. I'm just gonna throw out 901 and 2BH.
Alrighty, Bill, it has been a pleasure. 901 it is. Have yourself a great day, and thanks for stopping by this morning. Next, Father, WB2, JPQ, Dick, down in beautiful snowy Eden, New York. Good morning, Dick.
Well, it's not so beautiful this morning with the snow and the wind, Scott, but good morning, everybody. I don't know, why didn't you ask this question yesterday when I could have looked at the log sheet and found out? I'm going to go with 855. I don't know why. I'm going to shoot that out. But it has been a pleasure, Scott, as everybody has said. It's been great working with you, and going to miss you in the mornings. And good luck. We'll get you back here maybe on the cooking channel. This is WB2JPQ. Have a good day, everybody.
Did you say cookie? Thanks, Dick. We appreciate everything and allowing us to do this every morning for umpteen years here. Next up, KE2FBT, Brian of Corfview, New York. Good morning, Brian.
Good morning, Scott, and a big thank you for everything you've done. I really appreciate it. I've learned a lot from the ECR crew in my short time here just by listening. I see this is only my 12th check-in, so I'm at an even dozen. Catch up on you. I'm going to go with 970, 970. This is KE2FBT here.
Well, thanks for joining us, Brian, and you keep coming back, hanging around. There's a wealth of information to be had on this morning brew. Have a good day. AK6CF, Ed down in Hallandale, Florida. Good morning, Ed.
CF just had to run across the warehouse to get to you guys. That's the speaker on. Good morning to the morning crew, and thanks for having this, man. I would guess that I've been on here maybe about 200 times, less. And sir, the way you speak on this radio, I would say closer to 10,000.
Oh, I don't think I quite heard that right. We've had 1,122 nets. How many of them have I been involved in?
And let's just call it 1,000 of them.
Alrighty, Ed, 1,000 it is. Thanks for joining us. We appreciate it. Next up, W2AJV, Anthony in Atco, New Jersey. Good morning, Anthony, and how many times have I checked into the morning brew?
Scott, W2AJV. I would say I'm going to give it an even 1,000. And Happy New Year to everybody. W2AJV, back to net.
All right, thank you, Anthony. Have yourself a great day, and appreciate you joining us this morning. Let's go to K8YDR, Chip in Marysville, Michigan. Good morning.
Well, good morning, Scott, Vicky, and the rest of the brew crew. Congratulations and best wishes with your retirement, Scott. Well, VA3GLJ, Greg took my guess, so I'm going to say 941. So, K8 where they are. Back to next roll. Have a great day, Scott.
Alrighty, thank you, Chip. 9:41 it is. Have yourself a great day. WD8KOB, Rod, Madison, West Virginia. Good morning.
Well, good morning, Ned. WD8KOB. Hope everybody's having a good old Tuesday morning. My guess would be 980. Have no idea, but anyway. Take care, stay warm. It is 23 degrees this morning here. Back to Ned, WD8KOB.
Thank you, Rod. Appreciate you joining us, and you have a good day. This is W2BLT, and let me acknowledge some more text check-ins, and then we'll take regular check-ins, see how many we can run here. We got W3CVE Chuck, KO4FRR Joe, KR4EMM Vince, K2 CMT Mike, BE3BZ Kevin, N0 CKV Mark, WB1DXN Daryl, KB3SNM Bob, NA2B Charlie and Birdie, N7FGP Scott, W2RBC Randy, N6QDY David, KD3AJN Anna, KO4 QMM Roger, and KY4NB. Who do we have out there? Just regular radio check-ins. I know you've been waiting. Please come with your call sign twice and slowly.
Alpha Alpha 5, Juliet Whiskey Mobile. Alpha Alpha 5, Juliet Whiskey Mobile. Kilo Quebec 4, Oscar Romeo Kilo KQ4, ORK Short Time Mobile. Kilo Delta 5, Uniform November Juliet, KK4, Kilo Delta 5, Uniform November Juliet. N2 VLK, N2 VLK.
W8 WHK, W8 WHK.
W4 PPX, W4 PPX.
KF4 OUP, Kilo Foxtrot 4, Oscar Uniform Papa.
Hello.
Oscar Kilo 2, Juliet Mike Charlie.
November 1, Whiskey Echo Bravo, N1 WEB.
Charlie 1, Juliet Papa Delta, Kilo Charlie 1, Juliet Papa Delta, in and out.
KC1 QPO, KC1 QPO.
Kilo Delta 8, Mike Golf November, Kilo Delta 8, Mike Golf November, mobile, in and out, Livonia, Michigan. 4 check-in.
Kilo Charlie 3, Uniform Kilo. Kilo Charlie 3, Uniform Kilo.
Alpha 3, Yankee Bravo Sierra. Victor Alpha 3, Yankee Bravo Sierra.
KQ4 Wawa in, KQ4 Wawa in.
Kilo Golf 2, Lima Alpha, in and out.
Kilo Juliet 5, Mike Echo Lima, Kilo Juliet 5, Mike Echo Lima, Jose in Austin, Texas, in and out.
Echo 2 Victor Alpha Whiskey.
Alrighty, we better hold it up there for just a moment here. I got a couple questions on a couple call signs I just want to verify. That last one there sounded like a Victor Alpha 2. Could you come back again with that call sign twice, please?
Victor Echo 2, Victor Alpha Whiskey.
Alrighty, we got you, Renee. And from the bottom up, we had Renee. We had KJ4, ZFM, Robert. MEL, Jose, KG2LA, Ernest was in and out, as well as Jose. Thanks for stopping by. We had KQ4, YYN, Joe. VA3, YBS, Bill. KC3, UUK, Herbert. KD8, MGN, Kurt, out in Fenton, Michigan, was in and out. We had KC1, QPL, John. KC1, JPD, Jeffrey in Milton, Vermont, was in and out. We had N1, WEB, Webb. OK2, JMC, Jan over in the Czech Republic. We had a KF4, OUP, Byron. We had W4PPX, Don. We had W8, or WHK, Bill. N2, VLK, Jeff. KK4, VTT, Bruce. KD5, UNJ, Darren. KQ4, ORK, Barry, and AA5JW. I believe KQ4ORK, Barry said he was short time. Good morning, Barry, and how many times have I checked into the Morning Brew?
Good morning, Scott, and everybody on the crew, and thanks for everything y'all do, and definitely enjoy your style of net control. Technicality, does your hosting constitute a check-in? For whatever reason, 987 popped in my head. 987's the number. Best of luck to you. 73 is back to net control. KQ4, ORK in the mobile.
Thank you, Barry. Appreciate you joining us. All right, let's go to the top of this list. We had W3CBE, Chuck in Newcastle, Pennsylvania. Good morning, Chuck. And how many times have I checked into the Morning Brew?
Good morning, Scott, Vicky, and everybody else on the brew there. I'm going to say 973. And with that, Scott, going to miss you. Thank you. Have a great day. W3CVE.
Alrighty, thank you, Chuck. Appreciate you joining us, and it has been a pleasure. KO4FRR. One of our team members here at the East Coast Reflector, Joe. Good morning, Joe. Glad you got up.
Good morning, Scott. This is Joe, KL4FRR. Yeah, I thought I was going to fall back to sleep, but I'm still up. But to answer the question, 925. Talk to you later, Scott, and back to you.
Thank you, Joe, and I appreciate you getting up this early in the morning to say good morning. Go back to sleep for an hour. We'll talk to you later. KR4 EMM, Vince in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Good morning, Vince.
Good morning, Scott. Everybody on the brew. I'm going to go with 917, Scott. And I just wanted to thank you for what you've done and appreciate the education, and you take care of yourself. This is KR4 EMM. Back to you, Scott.
Vince, I appreciate it, and believe me, the pleasure's been mine. Thanks for stopping by. Next up, the man that started it all for me pretty much, K2CMT Mike down in DeBerry, Florida. Good morning, Mike.
Good morning, Scott. I didn't go to bed until nearly 3:30 this morning, so getting up to talk to you this morning is quite an honor. I'm going to go with somewhere in the vicinity of 776. Have a great retirement. I'm enjoying mine. 73, buddy. K2CMP, back to net control.
Well, thank you, Mike. And at 3 o'clock in the morning, it's time to take that HF headset off and go to bed. You're not getting your sleep right. Have a good day, Mike, and by golly, thank you. This is W2BLT. Next up, V3BZ. Kevin up in Victoria Harbor, Ontario, Canada. Good morning, Kevin.
Hey, good morning, Scott, Vicky, and everyone. Well, I had to get up early and wish you a happy retirement, Scott. And hope you enjoy your time off. Anyway, I have no idea. Let's go with 977. Thanks, Scott. Back to you, V3BZ.
Well, thank you, Kevin. 977 it is. And I'd like to also thank you for that nice, cool weather and flurries you're sending my way, coming right down from you to me. Have a great day and appreciate you being here. N0CKD, marked in Plymouth, Minnesota. Good morning.
Good morning, Scott. Congratulations on your retirement. It's been a pleasure. I'm going to go with 981. Everybody have a great Tuesday. N0CKV back to net.
All right, thanks, Mark. 981, we got you down for. Have a great day, and it's been a pleasure. WB1 at DXN, New Hampshire. Good morning.
Vicky and Scott and the other brew crew. And I think I'll go with the numbers of 1,234 because I have no clue. I haven't been around long enough that you have been. And so for you, Scott, Diageo Socorro. Take care, WB1DXN.
All right, thank you, Daryl. 12:34 it is, and we'll see how that works out at the end of the net here. Next up, my buddy Bob, one of our team members here down in beautiful Pigeon Hills of Spring Grove, Pennsylvania. KB3SNM. Good morning, Bob.
Good morning, Scotty. We're going to head up to the Sojourn Pancake House here to celebrate for you. We'll send you the bill when we're done. How about 777? Have a great day. Collect your retirement. KB3, SNM. Be safe.
Alrighty, thanks, Bob, and sure wish I was there to go to breakfast with you. It's always a good time. Have a fun day. NA2B, Charlie and Birdie down in Sun City Center, Florida. Good morning, Charlie.
Hey, good morning, Scott, Vicky, and everybody on the net. My old friend K2CMT, good to hear him, as well as Dan. Response to the question, I'm going to go with 850. Scott, you start my day out almost every day, so I know you're probably a lot higher than that, but I'd have to ask you if you would close the doors and windows up there. It's 49 down here. We got long pants and long socks on already. We don't need any more cold air. Thanks for what you do, Scott. NA2B back to that.
Alrighty, thanks, Charlie. And wait till tomorrow morning, and I will shut the door. Thanks for being here this morning, Charlie. It has been a pleasure. N7FGP, Scott in Jamestown, New York. Good morning.
Good morning, Scott, and everyone on the net. Oh, boy, let's try 837 in 7FGP.
All right, thank you, Scott. Appreciate you joining us. And 837 it is. Next up, one of our team members, Randy, W2RBC in West Seneca, New York. Good morning.
Good morning, Scott, Vicky, and everyone on the Morning Brew. You know, I actually know how many check-ins you have, so I won't enter a guess. I really want to thank you for all the work you've done for the ECR. Congratulations on your retirement, and I hope that you come back as host once in a while. Good luck in the future, my friend. Back to net control, 73 to all, W2RBC.
Thank you, Randy. Appreciate all you do, and been a pleasure talking to you in the mornings. N6QDY, David in Sacramento, California. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, Scott, Vicky, the Brew Crew, and everybody in the Zoom control room. N6QDY. Just got back from Sacramento. Got back into Sacramento Valley late last night. Had a great time at the Epcot with my bride. Anyways, it was just fun time in Orlando. Anyways, congrats to you, Scott. Gonna miss your melodious voice in the Morning Brew, but I'm sure we'll hear you around. So, guess is 986. 986. Back to you, and have a good one. N6QDY.
Alrighty, thank you, David. Appreciate you joining us, and glad you had a good time visiting the mouse. KD3AJN, Anna in Beaver, Pennsylvania. Good morning.
Good morning, Scott, and everyone else on the Brew Crew this morning. Well, it's been really great listening to you, Scott, and I'm going to miss you. Congratulations on your retirement. And my guess is 927. Have a good day, KD3AJN.
Thank you, Anna. It's always good talking with you in the morning. Appreciate it, and you have yourself a good day. Next up, my buddy Roger, your host here on the 20-meter net and also on the TechNet. I understand he might be doing a little filling on the Morning Brew next couple weeks. KO4, QMM, Roger in Umatilla, Florida. Morning, Roger.
Good morning, Mr. Scott and the Brew Crew. Yes, we're going to miss you. Man, you're just part of having a hot coffee in the morning and listening to your warm tone for the day to get the day going, my friend. We are definitely going to miss you, but a lot of there for you to get into some more HF and, you know, do something else. Put me down for 838. We'll just go ahead and try that number there, and rest of the day we're just going to mess around, probably play some radio, play with a little bit of studio, and see if I can have some fun. Back to you, my friend. KO4QMM. Back to the Brewmaster.
Well, Roger, when you're playing with that OBS, all I can tell you is have patience, my friend. Good talking with you, Roger, and we'll talk to you again soon. Next up, KY4NB, Scott in Memphis, Tennessee. Good morning.
Well, good morning, Scott, everybody on the Brew Crew. I don't know why I want a BLT. Hi, every time I talk to you. Glad I got in today. Something just said to get in early, so now I know why. Happy retirement, and hope everything goes well for you with your new adventures ahead in Radio Land. Let's see, I'll go with 925. Scott. Thanks for doing the net. Thanks to all out there. Back to net control on a cold, below freezing day in the land of Elvis and barbecue. KY4NB, back to net.
Alrighty, thank you, Scott. Appreciate you joining us, and it has been a pleasure. AA5JW, James in Spring, Texas. Good morning.
Well, good morning, Scott and Vicky. Thank y'all for running that this morning. Good morning, Brew Crew. This is Alpha 5 Juliet Whiskey Mobile. James in Spring. Mobile into Houston for work today. Boy, it's cold out here, but I think everybody's cold all across the country. Scott, it's always great hearing you on the air, man. I appreciate when you're running the nets, when you're checking into the nets. I have no clue what your count is. I'm going to go with 777 because, man, when you're on the air, we hit the jackpot. 7-3, God bless, and enjoy your time off, and don't get fat and sassy. Make sure you keep yourself busy. This is Alpha 5 Juliet Whiskey Mobile. We'll be monitoring.
Good grief. I should have hired you as my PR person a long time ago. Have a good day, James, and it has been a pleasure. KD5UNJ, Darren, out in Beaumont, Texas. Good morning.
Morning, Scott and Vicky and everybody else in the Brew Crew. I'm sorry, that was pretty good, James. Anyway, I'm gonna go with 2/3. I'm gonna go with 748. But yeah, that's just a guesstimate. Anyway, enjoy your retirement, Scott. And not every end is an end. Sometimes an end is a new beginning of something else. But anyway, y'all have a great day, and see y'all soon. 73.
Thanks, Darren. Appreciate you joining us this morning. Next up, KK4 VTT Bruce in Kissimmee, Florida. Good morning, Bruce.
Good morning, famous BLT, bacon, lettuce, and tomato. You're going to be leaving just like Mike did. Hate to see you go, and congratulations on your retirement. Listen, I have 2 days, 10 months left to retire myself. 22 years of government service. You have a good one. Enjoy it. I'm going to miss hearing bacon, lettuce, and tomato in my head every morning. KK4 VTT. Thank you, sir.
Well, Bruce, you got to make a guess at how many times I've checked into the Morning Brew.
So you got me so excited. You got me so excited here that I forgot. I'm going to say around 375.
Alrighty, Bruce. You have a good day, and thanks for not making any trouble this morning. This is W2BLT. Next up, N2VLK. Jeff in Lancaster, New York. Good morning.
Good morning, Scott, and congratulations on your departure. And I'm going to take a stab in the dark here. I'm going to say 951. With that, I'll turn it back to you. Hope you have a good New Year. Everybody else has a good New Year. And to VLK, I'll be on the side listening.
Alrighty, Jeff, 951 it is. Thanks for joining us. W8WHK, Bill down in North Fort Myers, Florida. Good morning.
Good morning. Man, it is a good morning. Just cold. We got 50 degrees Fahrenheit with 10 degrees Celsius. Oh, my. We'll miss you.
I'm sure we'll hear you on occasionally, so you can add to that number that we're trying to figure out. I'll come up with a number. I didn't want to be too low or too high, so 963. And I'm sure I'm not close. Alrighty. Well, we'll see you around. So, congrats. That's all I have to say. WHK back to net control. 7-3.
Thank you, Bill. And it's been a pleasure. It looks like you've checked in quite a few times yourself. Next up, W4 PPX down in Hollywood, Florida. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, Scott, and everybody on the Brew Crew. Very, very, very happy New Year and a good retirement for you, buddy. Put me down for, well, let me give it to you twice and slowly. 813. Put me down for 813. Have a good retirement, buddy. W4 PPX, back to you.
Thanks, Don. It's been a pleasure, believe me. KF4 OUP, Byron in Cape Coral, Florida. Good morning.
Good morning, Scott. Good morning, Vicky. Good morning, everybody on the Brew Crew. This is KF4OUP, Byron in Cape Coral. Scott, enjoy your retirement. I'm going to go with 999, which it's been a pleasure hearing you on the net every morning, and hopefully you'll stick around and come and check in to the net. Have a good one. KF4OUP clear.
Alrighty, Byron, 999 it is. Have a great day, and thanks for joining us. Next up, looks like OK2 JMC, Jan over in the Czech Republic. Good morning, and how many times do you think I've checked into the Morning Brew?
Thank you for the call. I wish you all the best from Czech Republic. Also, Happy New Year 2026. It's a pleasure for me to listen. Group Aliashka. Thank you, 73 everybody. Oscar Kilo 2, Juliet, Mike Charlie. Mike, back to you.
Alrighty, thanks for joining us. We appreciate it, and you have yourself a great New Year. Next up, N1 WEB Webb down in Collierville, Tennessee. Good morning, Webb.
Thank you, Scott, and congratulations on your retirement. You know, my guess is 891, and for some reason I got up a little bit earlier this morning than I normally do, and now I know why. But I think whoever wins this thing should definitely get a coupon for a BLT or something like that, some kind of sandwich. That's how I'll think of you. And one, WEV, back to Scott.
Well, just remember one thing, Webb. I'm handsome, not generous. Have a good day, and appreciate you joining us. Next up, my buddy John, KC1 QPL, up in South St. Paul, Minnesota. Good morning, John.
Good morning, Scott. Dr. Smooth. KC1 QPL. I'm going to thank you, first of all, when I came into the Zoom room without a license. You were right there with your hand out and a kind word. I thank you for that. I'm going to go with an even 900 for you. And I'll say 7 trees, and I'll see you farther down the log. KC1 QPL. Have a great day.
Alrighty, thank you, John. Appreciate you joining us, whether it's from Vermont or from Minnesota. It don't matter. Next up, KC3 UUK, Herbert in West Mifflin, Pennsylvania. Good morning.
Well, good morning to everybody on the net. KC3 UK here. I'm fairly new here, so I can't really say. I don't even got 30 check-ins so far, but taking a wild guess, and I haven't hit the numbers yet in life, I would have to go for, I'll say 1,025 check-ins. That doesn't necessarily mean net control, but I'd go with 1,025 check-ins. And you know what? Enjoy your retirement. Not that people do retire, really, because all you do is transition into something else. I've learned that in life as I retired. So you'll have something new to do, and you have a very blessed retirement, we'll call it. And this is KC3 UK. Bless everybody on the net. Everybody have a good New Year. Back to you.
Alrighty, thank you, Herbert. Appreciate you joining us, and believe me, you'll get the numbers up here shortly. Well, folks, I'm going to let Bill run the rest of the list here, but before I go, I'd like to thank a few people for allowing me to do this for 3.5 years. I'd like to thank Dick, WP2JPQ, for allowing us to turn our little round table thing that they started into the Morning Brew. I'd like to thank the fellas that were with me when I started, KD2VNU Dan, K2SHF Michael, and K2CMT Mike down in DeBerry, Florida. 3 of them welcomed me with open arms, and it was appreciated. Never thought it would last this long, to be honest with you. And finally, I'd like to thank Vicky, who logs. God almighty, ain't none of us going to hear what she hears and remember what she remembers. And if you ever watch the log, you can see her going crazy at the top once in a while, finding calls. We do appreciate it, and don't know what we'd do without that. But with that, I'll be back at the end of the net to give you the answer. But I'm going to turn it over to Al, K8BAC, and he'll take you out through the second hour. 7-3, everyone. This is W2BLT. It's all yours, Al.
Well, Scott, I sure am going to miss your happy, shiny voice and your smiling face in the Zoom room when I roll in here on Tuesday morning. But I do understand. But you're not off the hook. I know I'm going to see you in here, and I know I'm going to hear that that ginormous 20-watt Zygu blasting on Saturday mornings. So, that said, enjoy it, my friend. Sleep in a few times, would you? This is Al, K8BAC, along with Vicky, K8BKY, logging for me. And like Scott said, keeping us out of trouble, making sense of things that just don't make no sense. I'm going to pick up where Scott left off, and the question of the day is, how many times has Scott, W2BLT, checked into the Morning Brew? Let's go to Bill in Dunville, Ontario, Canada, VA3 YBS. Good morning, Bill.
To all, and especially to Scott, this is VA3YBS.
All righty, thank you, Bill. Have a good morning. Let's go to KQ4YYN, Joe in Franklin, Georgia. Good morning, Joe.
Good morning, sir. I happen to be in Birmingham this morning, but usually I'm in Franklin. But I just want to know why Scott decided he wanted to retire. My goodness. He's good at what he does, and everybody will miss him. But everybody else does a great job as well. I'm going to say 1,025 times, just like that other operator said, only because it's the year 2025. But I hope he does have a good retirement, but I want him to stay active, and the good Lord keep him in good health. This is KQ4YYN back to net control, and thank you too, Miss Vicky, for what you do. KQ4YYN. Go ahead, net control.
All righty, thank you, Joe. Have a great morning. Let's go to KJ4ZFM Robert, Deltona, Florida. Good morning, Robert. KJ4 ZFM. Robert in Deltona, Florida, you with me this morning? I'm back asleep. Let's go to VE2 VAW. Renee in Granby, Quebec, Canada. Good morning.
Good morning. Oh, thank you for giving me the bike here. It's 12 degrees Fahrenheit here, and it's cold a little bit because the problem is the wind. 29 kilometers the wind. It's becoming more cold. Okay, thank you. I don't know the answer for your question, how many times I come here. I don't know. 73 to our station from V2 VAW at Granby, Quebec.
Alrighty, thanks, sir. Yeah, the wind yesterday here was pretty wicked. It caused a lot of trouble. So, all right, well, we got a bunch of text check-ins here. I'm going to go up this list and we're going to call for more. We got KC5CZX, Darrell, Lubbock, Texas. We got VE5REG, Reg in Craven, Saskatchewan. KG8QP, Jeff, Perrysburg, Ohio. KQ8U, our buddy Bob over in Ecorse, Michigan. We got KF0MHN, Bill, East Bethel, Minnesota. We got N4RSM, Richard, Sumter, South Carolina. We got K6AAN, Mike, Valley Springs, California. We got N3LLY, Glenn in Glen Burnie, Maryland. We got KF8EBV, Michael, Farmington Hills, Michigan. KR4AEG, Charles in Belmont, North Carolina. And BE3TCS, Tim in Windsor, Ontario. Let's take some general check-ins. Anybody anywhere want to get in on this list before we run it? Come with your call signs twice and slowly.
Whiskey 5, Delta Bravo Sierra. Whiskey 5, Delta Bravo Sierra. KD2, J7MX, Kilo Delta 2, Juliet Michael X-ray, in and out.
Kilo Golf 5, Papa Delta Mike. Kilo Golf 5, Papa Delta Mike, in and out.
7, Victor Whiskey Papa. Kilo 7, Victor Whiskey Papa, in and out, please. KJ4YG, KJ4YG.
November 8, Hotel Lima, November. In and out.
Victor Alpha 3, Charlie Romeo Foxtrot. Victor Alpha 3, Charlie Romeo Foxtrot.
KK7GY, Echo 5, KK7GY, in and out. Victor Echo 5, Romeo Juliet Mike. KE2, GAT, KE2, GAT, in and out.
In and out.
Kilo Echo November 3, Mike Charlie, November 3, Mike Charlie, SMN.
All right, we'll hold it up right there. That's quite a list we got going there. Acknowledging our in and out stations, we got KE2, EAG, Seagull in Staten Island, New York. We got VA3, KTJ, Jensuk, LaSalle, Ontario, Canada. Vicky wasn't too sure about that KE2, EAG. Is that was that a correct call sign? If that's your call sign, come back or close to it, please.
It could be KE2, GAT. That's Walter. KE2, GAT.
All right, I think we got you. KE2GAT, Walter, Lynbrook, New York was in and out. VA3, KTJ, Hill, Ontario was in and out. We had K7, VWP, Mike, South Ogden, Utah was in and out. And KG5, PDM, Jason in Houston, Texas, he was in and out. Guys, thanks for checking in this morning. Have a great day. There was a station in there that was a KD2, sounded like KD2, possibly JAM. If that's your call sign, please.
It was KD2 JMX Kilo Delta 2 Juliet Michael X-Ray and now.
Alrighty, KD2 JMX, Cary, West Babylon, New York. He was in and out. Thanks for checking in this morning. Then from the very, very bottom of the list on up, we had KI5 PMI, Bill in Hobbs, New Mexico, KC5 CZX, Darrell, Lubbock, Texas, and 3MDC Michael, Winston-Salem, North Carolina, KE8 SMN, Jeff, Rochester Hills, Michigan. We got VE5 RJM, Randy, Kenora, Saskatchewan, Canada. We had KK7 DY, Clark, Phoenix, Arizona. We got BA3 CRF, Byrne in Waterdown, Ontario, probably out for his walk. We should probably get to him before he gets overcome with hypothermia. KB3 VPK, Marion, Easton, Pennsylvania. We had K8 HLN, Mike, Grosse Pointe Park, Michigan. There was another station in there we didn't quite get. Sounded like a KJ4Y station. If that's close to your call sign, come back with your call sign, please.
Yes, that was KJ4YCM, Kilo Juliet 4, Yankee Delta.
All right, KJ4, Yankee Delta Mike. We got you that time, 100%. All right, and then we had W5DBS David, Houston, Texas. All right, let's get Vern. He's out for his walkabout. Either that or he's being sane and staying inside today. BA3 CRF Vern in Waterdown, Ontario. Question of the day. How many times has Scott, W2BLT, checked into the Morning Brew? Good morning, Vern.
Good morning, Jeff and Vicki and everybody on the net. Thanks for picking me up. Yeah, it's 18 degrees. I think with the wind chill, it's probably well below that, maybe 10 or less. It's cool, but honestly, there's no bad weather. There's just poor clothing choices. I'm bundled up, so I'll be okay. In terms of the question of the day, gosh, I'm going to give my answer twice and slowly. 959. Scott will be missed. What a wonderful gentleman. I will look forward to hearing him occasionally on the net, but I hope that he enjoys the new things he can branch out into. And as always, I will listen for him when I am in Buffalo or flying out of Buffalo. He's not too far from the airport. Thanks for doing it. Hope everyone has a great day. BA3 CRF.
All righty, thank you, Vern. Stay warm out there, sir. Have a great day. Let me get my mouse here, scroll way up to the top of this list. Let's go to KR4, AEG, Belmont, North Carolina. Good morning, Charles.
Good morning, Al. Vicki. Congratulations, Scott, on the retirement. I think you'll enjoy that. I'm going to have to go with 656. KR4 AEG, back to net.
All righty, thank you, Charles. Have a great day. Let's go to KF8 EBV, Michael in Farmington Hills, Michigan. Good morning, Michael.
Morning, Al, Vicki, and the rest of the Brew crew, and Scott, thanks for volunteering and all your time and commitment. My guess is 971. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Michael. Have a great day. Let's go to N3LLY, Glenn in Glen Burnie, Maryland. Good morning, Glenn.
Good morning, Al and Vicki and the rest of the crew members. And Scott, welcome to the world of retirement.
I'm going to guess, oh boy, pick something easy, 910. And everybody 7-3 for the day. Back to you, Al. All right, thank you, Mike. Have a great day. Let's go to N3LLY, Glenn in Glen Burnie, Maryland. Good morning. Did I just go out of rotation? I thought you called me a second ago. Well, gosh darn, you might have. We got you, never mind. I'm man cold and my eyes are kind of screwed up today, so I think I just got you a second. K6AAN, Mike, Valley Springs, California.
Oh, good morning, Al. Everybody on the Brew Crew. Thanks very much, Scott, for all your time on the air. We really appreciate it. I'm going to take number 935, Al. Have a good day there, everyone. This is K6AAN.
All righty, thank you. Have a great morning. Let's go to N4RSM, Sumter, South Carolina. Hello.
Good morning to everyone on the Brew Crew. Congratulations to Bruce on his retirement. I'm going to go with 910. 910.
All righty, thank you, Richard. Have a great day. Let's go to KF0MHN, Bill, East Bethel, Minnesota. Good morning.
Well, good morning, Al, and I just want to say congratulations to Scott on his retirement, and enjoy it. I would say I'm going to pick a low number. I'll say 412 for as many times as you've been on there. Everybody have a great day. This is KF0MHN.
All righty, thank you, Bill. Have a great day. Let's go to our buddy Bob over in Ecorse, Michigan, KQ8U. Good morning, Bob.
Morning, Al, Vicky, and the rest of the crew. Happy retirement to Scott. I want to say my number is going to be 857. Have a good day and Happy New Year. KQ8U, back to net.
All righty, thank you, Bob. Have a great morning. Let's go to KG8QP, Jeff in Perrysburg, Ohio. Good morning, Jeff.
Good morning, Al, Vicky, and Scott. Congratulations. Listening to you, you will be missed. I think I'm going to go with 894. 894. No particular reason, just sounds good. Everybody have a Happy New Year's. Back to net. KG8QB.
All righty, thank you, Jeff. Have a great day. Let's go to VE5REG Reg in Craven, Saskatchewan. Good morning.
Good morning, Al, Vicky, and everyone that's listening to the Second Cup. I bring everyone greetings from Craven, Saskatchewan, where it is a wonderfully mild day. We're just below freezing temperature right now, which is pretty unusual in our part of the world. And I hope everyone's enjoying the final days of 2025. I have no idea, but I'll guess 947. Back to you, Al.
All righty, thank you, Reg. Have a great day. Let's go to KC5CZX, Daryl in Lubbock, Texas. Good morning, Daryl.
Well, good morning to everybody on the brew. Let's see, I'll take a wild guess and say 1,050. So back to net, KC5CZX.
All righty, thank you, Daryl. Have a great day. Next up, W5DBS, David in Houston. Good morning, David.
Great big Texas howdy to you this morning, to everybody on the crew, and especially those who said hello to me yesterday in the Zoom room. Put me down at 901. 901. This is W5GPS, Houston, Texas.
All righty, thank you, sir. Have a great morning, David. Let's go to KJ4, YDM, Pino in Miramar, Florida. Good morning.
Good morning, Al. Good morning, everybody on the net. It's a pleasure to get to you guys as I'm enjoying a nice walk down in Miramar. Yes, my guess would be 9:37. Back to you, 733, everybody.
All righty, thank you, sir. Have a great day. Enjoy the warmth. Let's go to N8HLN, Mike in Grosse Pointe Park, Michigan. Good morning, Mike.
Good morning, Al, Vicky, and the crew. My guess this morning would be 823, and all the best to Scott. 73 on day at HLN.
All righty, thank you, Mike. Have a great day. This is Dale, KABAC, along with Vicky, KABKY, logging for me, making sense of the senseless. Let's go to Mary in Eastern Pennsylvania, KB3 VPK. Mary, how many times has Scott, W2BLT, checked in to the Morning Brew?
Everyone, I'm going to go on the lower side. I think it's a trick question. Running the net and checking in, two different things. So I'm going to try 576. Scott, going to miss your joyous enthusiasm and have a great time. Not getting up so early every net. Back to you, KB3 VPK.
All righty, Mary. Now, Scott just shouted it does include both because if you're a net controller, you're automatically checked in, which I'm surprised how many times I've checked in, and he's been here for a while longer. So let's go to KK7DY Clark in Phoenix, Arizona. Good morning, Clark.
Good morning, Al, Vic, crew. Congratulations, Scott, on your retirement. I'm going to guess 972. 972. Back net control, KK7DY.
All righty, thank you, Clark. Have a great day. Let's go to VE5 RJM Randy in Kenora, Saskatchewan. Good morning, Randy.
Yeah, good morning. Listening there, and the Morning Brew crew net controllers, and yeah, well, here is like Reg said, he's not too far away from me here, but it's +1 here in Kenora. And, well, the number I'm going to choose is 737. 737. So, Joy always into the net here. Back to net control. This is the Kenora, Saskatchewan.
All right, thank you, sir. Have a great day. Let's go to Jeff in Rochester Hills, KE8SMN. Good morning, Jeff. Looks like KE8SMN might be AWOL. Maybe I'll check in again later. Let's go to N3MDC, Michael, Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Good morning. N3MDC, Michael, you with us? I hear nothing. We got a couple more here before we start another list. Let's go to Bill in Hobbs, New Mexico, KI5 PMI. Good morning, Bill.
Good morning, everyone on
Thank you, Bill. Have a great day. Then finally, KQ4, EFY Tim in Columbia, South Carolina. Good morning, Tim.
Now, this is KQ4, EFY Tim in Columbia, South Carolina. It put me down for 968 times.
All righty, we got you, Tim. Thanks for checking in this morning. Got some more text check-ins. K4PJM Perry, Leesburg, Florida. We got K2PMS Paul, Springville, New York. HC4DA Don in Manabi, Ecuador. I think I said that right. KJ5LJJ Greg in Purvis, Mississippi. W2EM Chuck says Lancaster, but he still may be in Florida. Got KR4CKC Bill in the Villages, Florida. And NW4Q Jim in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Let's get another list going on top of that. Anybody, anywhere, come now to call signs twice and slowly.
Kilo Juliet 5, Alpha X-Ray Charlie. Kilo Juliet 5, Alpha X-Ray Charlie. Mobile.
November Whiskey 3. Kilo Juliet 5, Delta X-Ray Bravo. Kilo Juliet 5, Delta X-Ray Bravo.
Kilo Oscar 6, Alpha Quebec India, KO6 A2I.
CJM, W2, CJM.
Kilo Romeo 4, India Hotel Juliet. Kilo Romeo 4, India Hotel Juliet. Philip from Balance. Kilo Romeo 4, Golf Zulu 6. Kilo Romeo 4, Golf Zulu 6. KD2WBZ, KD2WBZ.
Alrighty, that's a good little list there. We're going to see what the add-ins are first. KR4GZB, Victor in Orlando, Florida, in and out. Thanks for checking in this morning. We had KD2WBZ, Bob, Cortland, New York. We had KD4CHT, Allen, Princeton, North Carolina, checking in via text. We have KR4IHJ, Phillip, West Blockton, Alabama. He's W2CJM, Charles, Selden, Selden, New York. We had KC2JPQ, Frank, Lancaster, New York. We had KO6AQI, Amy, Los Angeles, California. We had KJ5DXB, Frank, Sugarland, Texas. And NW3U, David, Garner, North Carolina. And KJ5AXC, Lewis in Houston, Texas. To add on to our list. Let's get our mobile stations first before they get to where they're going. Question of the day, how many times has Scott, W2BLT, checked into the Morning Brew? We all know he's retiring. Today's his last official day on the Morning Brew. So we're going to have to give him a good send-off. Let's go to KJ5AXC, Lewis in Houston, Texas. Good morning, Lewis.
Good morning, Brew Crew. I'm going to guess 685. KJ5AXC, back to net, 73.
All right, thank you, Lewis. Have a good morning. And our other mobile station, KR4IHJ, Phillip in Alabama. Good morning, Phillip.
Good morning, Al. Good morning, Mr. Ricky. Scott, congratulations on your retirement. I was going to do the same thing at the end of this year and follow you out the door, but I think I'm going to have to hang around a couple more years. Wife's a couple of years younger, and insurance is a factor. You know how that goes. Good morning to the Brew Crew. Looking forward to a fantastic 2026 for everyone. I'm going to throw a number out. I'm new around here, so I don't really know, but I'm going to say let's go 978. 73. Back to you, Al.
All righty, Bill. Thanks for checking in this morning. Safe motoring out there. Have a great day. All the way up to the very top of the list here. Pick up NW4Q Jim in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Good morning, Jim.
Good morning, Al. Good morning, Vicki. Congratulations to Scott and 902. Take care.
All righty, we got you at 902. Have a good day, Jim. Let's go to KR4 CKC Bill in the Villages, Florida. Good morning, Bill.
Good morning, everybody on the brew. I'm saying the 951, 951, and good luck to Scott. You may need to get a hobby.
All right, we got you, Bill. Thanks. Have a good day. Let's go to Chuck, W2EM. Good morning, Chuck.
Good morning, Al, Vicki, and Scott, of course. I'll throw a number out there, 1,037. I have no idea, but maybe this will free up Scott a little bit. He'll come out to the clubhouse more. Maybe I'll see him more at the clubhouse. So, 73 and back to net control, W2EM.
All righty, thank you, Chuck. Have a great day. Let's go to KJ5 LJJ Greg in Purvis, Mississippi. Good morning, Greg.
Hey, good morning. I would say 777. 777. Back to you, net control.
All righty, thank you, Greg. We'll put that down. Have a great day. Let's go to Don in Ecuador, HC4DA. Good morning, Don.
Good morning to everyone at Brew Crew. I will go 827. And congrats on the retirement. HC4DA. Back to that.
All righty, thank you, Don. Have a great day. Let's go to K2 PMS Paul, Springville, New York. Good morning, Paul.
To PMS, good morning, Al, and good morning, Vicki, and to everybody on net, and congratulations on the retirement, Bob. Hopefully we'll hear you on the other band and see you at the activations. K2 PMS.
All right, thank you, Paul. Have a great day. Let's go to Perry in Leesburg, Florida, K4PJM. Good morning, Perry.
Well, good morning, Al, Vicki, and everybody on the Morning Brew. And Scott, thank you so much for what you've done for the Morning Brew and everything else that you do. We really appreciate it. You deserve this retirement and sit back and enjoy yourself. And I'm going to go with some sort of monumental number. I just think it'd be like an even 1,000. That's my guess. We go K4 PGM, back to net. Thanks for what you do.
All righty, thank you, Perry. Have a great day. Let's go to NW3U, David in Garner, North Carolina. Good morning, David.
Good morning to you and everybody else on the Morning Brew. Hope this finds everyone well. NW3U here. Let's see. Let's say 939. We'll try 939 for a number. Everybody have a good day. We'll talk to you tomorrow. NW3U.
All righty, thank you, David. 939 it is. Let's go to KJ5, DX Frank in Sugar Land, Texas. Good morning, Frank.
Good morning, Al, Vicki, Scott, and everybody in the Brew Crew. Congratulations, Scott. Enjoy retirement. Put me down for 780. 780. Check in. Have a great day. KJ5 DXB. Back to you, Al.
All righty, thank you, Frank. Have a great day. Let's go to KO6AQI, Amy in Los Angeles, California. Good morning, Amy.
Good morning to the Brew Crew, and congratulations. Back to you, net control.
All right, Amy, you broke up a little bit, but I got 1,114, so we'll put that on there. Have a great day. Didn't know you was mobile, or I would have called you a little earlier. Let's go down to KC2JPQ Frank in Lancaster, New York. Good morning, Frank.
Good morning, Al and Vicky and everybody on the brew. Congratulations, Scott, on your retirement. And Al, I wish you Happy New Year if I don't talk to you tomorrow. And Happy New Year to everybody out there listening to the net right now. My guess on Scott's number would be 994. 994. Thanks, Al. I'll send it back to the net. KC2JPQ.
All righty, thank you, Frank. If I don't talk to you, have a good New Year's. Let's go to Charles, Selden, New York, W2CJM. Good morning, Charles.
Al, Vicky, my guess is going to say 834, and Scott was the very first guy I ever met on the East Coast Reflector. Happy retirement. Thanks for doing that.
All righty, thank you, Charles. We appreciate you checking in this morning. Let's go to Alan in Princeton, North Carolina, KD4CHT. Good morning.
Decent day here in North Carolina. I think it's probably going to be windy and cold. But I'm going to have to guess about 1172. And good luck, Scott. And don't be a stranger. At least check in on the net with us. KD4CHT.
All righty, thank you, Alan. We won't let them get too far away. If we have to, we'll call a cell phone number, wake them up so you can check in. Let's go to KD2. WBZ, Bob in Cortland, New York. Good morning, Bob.
Morning, Brew Crew, and happy retirement, Scott. I'm 1,000 even. 1,000 even. Hope you enjoy your retirement, and everybody, Happy New Year's.
All righty, we got you down for 1,000. Looks like we got K2PMS Paul checking back in from Springville, New York. We got W2SAL Sal in Cheektowaga, New York, and we have N5RTC Terry in Austin, Texas, via text. Let's got another list going. This is Al, KABAC, along with Vicky, KABKY. Text are logging for me, keep me out of trouble. Let's do general check-ins. Anyone, anywhere, want to get in on this round, come to the call signs twice and slowly.
November 3, Mike Delta Charlie. November 3, Mike Delta Charlie, recheck.
Fox,
Kilo Charlie 3, Foxtrot Golf Delta. Kilo Charlie 3, Foxtrot Golf Delta.
KSJ4IDM, mobile.
Kilo Romeo 4, Foxtrot Hotel, Quebec. Kilo Romeo 4, Foxtrot Hotel, Quebec.
Kilo Charlie 2, Papa Echo Tango, KC2PET.
Kilo Bravo 5, Sierra Alpha Victor. Kilo Bravo 5, Sierra Alpha Victor. In and out. And good morning, y'all.
All righty, let's hold it up right there. I know we skipped over a few people here. First of all, KB5SAV, Jason, thanks for checking in this morning. He's in and out. Have a great day out there in St. Amant, Louisiana. Then from we had a KJ4 station. A KJ4 sounded like IDM maybe. If you can come back with your call sign, please. There was a KJ4 station. You're mobile. You can come back with your call sign twice and slowly we can get you.
Yes, sorry. KJ4YDM. Kilo Juliet 4 Yankee Delta Mike in and out.
By golly, we got to that time. Thanks for checking in this morning. Rechecking from, from Miramar. Let's see, from the bottom up, had a couple of text check-ins. K4ITA, Leo, Fort Lauderdale, Florida. N8, ZFH, Gary. KC2PUT, Matthew in North Hallandon, New Jersey. He's new to the system. KR4, FHQ, Bill, Leesburg, Florida. We had KC3FD, Ray, Elizabethtown, Pennsylvania. And N3, MDC, Michael, Winston-Salem, checking back in. Now, there was another mobile station that was trying to check into, and we didn't quite get you. That other mobile station that was trying to check in, and we didn't call your call sign. Come back with your call sign twice and slowly, please.
K2 DSP, Kilo 2 Delta Sam Papa, mobile in Geneseo, New York. In and out.
Okay, we got K2 DSP Billy in Avon, New York, and then there was another station that was in there too that was in and out. What was that other station that just tried to check in? We didn't get you.
NA2F, November Alpha 2 Fox, in and out. Have a good day, all.
All right, we got that 2F. Antonio, Wilmington, North Carolina was in and out. Thanks for checking in this morning. All righty. Then we had Carlos, N1CBM, checking in via text, our aeronautical net controller. Be with you in a minute. Carlos, let's jump up to the top of the list, guys. Looks like we're doing pretty good here. Actually, we better get Billy. He's mobile, K2 DSP. Question of the day. Scott, W2BLT. How many times has Scott checked into the Morning Brew? As you know, today it was his last day as one of the hosts on the Morning Brew. We appreciate everything Scott does. Going to miss his shiny voice and his shiny face on the Zoom room in the mornings. So let's go to K2 DSP Billy in Avon, New York. How many times do you think W2BLT has checked into the Morning Brew? Good morning, Billy.
Good morning, Al, Scott, and Vicky. Congratulations on your retirement. K2 DSP here. I'm going to 1039. Have a great day and a Happy New Year, everyone.
All righty, thank you, Billy. Got you for 1039. Probably pretty close. Let's jump up to the top of the list. Go to Terry in Austin, Texas, N5RTC. Good morning, Terry.
Well, good morning, and good morning to Vicky, Scott, and all the Morning Brewers. After applying various scientific factors to the total number of days since Al started, I came up with 913. Want to thank Scott for 3.5 years of service. I hope he will not be a stranger on the nets, and hope he won't be a stranger in the Zoom room. TC, back to net control.
All right, thank you, Terry. He's only a little strange. No more or no less than the rest of us, I guess. Let's go to Sal in Cheektowaga, W2SAL. Good morning, Sal.
Morning, Al, Miss Vicky, and the rest of the crew out there. It looks like Frank out there in Sugar Land, Texas, took my number of 780, so I'm going to have to go with 781. and I don't know who gave Scott permission to retire, but if he's not on the morning brew, I'm going to be running around the corner knocking on the door at 7 a.m. for coffee. So we'll get him up one way or another. With that, I'll send it back to net control. W2SA all clear.
All righty, Sal. As long as you live stream that in the Zoom room, waking them up every day, you're good. K2PMS, Paul, Bill, New York. Hello.
K2PMS, yeah, sorry about that. I goofed before. I said Bob and I meant Scott. Happy retirement, Scott. Hope to hear you on here anyway. My number was 752 for the amount of times he's checked in. 73, K2PMS.
All righty, thank you, Paul. Have a great day. Let's go to N3 MDC. Michael, Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Good morning, Michael.
Good morning, Al. I'm here on the Brew Crew. Al, sorry I didn't answer you at first. My stepmother Dave's called. My dad broke his collarbone the other night, and so that's why I didn't answer at first. So keep my dad in your prayers. It's not too bad, but he's got his arm in a sling, so he can't drive for a while. So keep my dad in your prayers. But other than that, I don't think I really checked in with Scott that much on here, Al, so I really can't answer the question, because this is only my 6th check-in, so unfortunately I can't answer the question. But also here in the Brew Crew, keep my Aunt Diane in your prayers. She's in a nursing home in Marion, North Carolina. I'm going up to see her later on today. My Aunt Debbie's driving up from Myrtle Beach, and she's going to be here around 11:30 to pick me and my mom up, so keep my Aunt Diane in your prayers. She won't be going back home at all anytime soon, at all. So she'll be in that facility for me. So, Al, I'll turn it back to you. This is N3 MDC, and happy retirement to you, Scott.
All righty, thank you, Michael. Keep your family in the prayers. Sounds like you got a lot going on. Man, don't stress yourself out, sir. Have a great day. Let's go to KC3 FGD. Ray in Elizabethtown, Pennsylvania. Hello, Ray.
Hey, good morning, Al, Vicki, everyone on the brew, and congratulations to Scott. I'm certainly going to miss teasing him about eating scrapple. I guess I'll have to find somebody else. Beautiful day here in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Everyone have a wonderful New Year. The number I'm looking at is 850. Everyone have a wonderful New Year. Back to oh boy, my mind's I'm working on the first cup of coffee and it's not working too well. Back to net control.
That's okay, Ray. I'm fighting a man cold this morning, and I've got my own name about 50 times. This is Al, K8BAC. Mama Vicky, K8BKY. Logging for me, making sense of things don't make sense to me at this point in time. Question of the day, just a reminder, because it's been a while. How many times has Scott, W2BLT, checked into the morning brew? Let's go down to Bill in Leesburg, Florida, KR4FHQ. Good morning, Bill.
This is KR4FHQ. I have no idea, but I'm going to take a wag at 919. That's 919. Everyone have a happy and healthy New Year. KR4FHQ, back to the net.
All righty. That's as good a guess as any. Got you down for 919. Thanks, Bill. Let's go to KC2PUT, Matthew. North Helena, New Jersey. Looks like he's new to the system. Just a reminder, if you are new to the system and you have a valid email in QRZ, you'll receive a welcome letter from the East Coast Reflector team. We invite you to check out eastcoastreflector.com. Check out the East Coast Reflector magazine. Vicki puts that thing together, and it is a beautiful publication. Probably one of the best in the ham radio world. Let's go to KC2PUT. I know you're new to the system, but hey, take a guess. Anywhere between 0 and 1122. How many times has Scott, W2BLT, checked into the morning brew? Good morning, Matthew. KC2 PUT, are you still with us? Yeah, we'll put them in and out. Thanks for checking in anyway. Let's go to N8ZFH Gary in Woodhaven, Michigan. Good morning, Gary.
Good morning, Al, Vicky, and the crew, and congratulations to Scott, and I'm going to say 1,025. Al, sorry I missed you at Apple Lumpkin. Just had a hip replaced a week before and couldn't walk that far. Hope to see you next year. N8ZFH, back to net. Please check me in and out.
Thank you, Gary. And you know, I never did make it to Apple Lumpkin this year. However, I've been getting in touch with a few people, and I might actually even be playing as one of the street performers next year for Apple Lumpkin. So I'll let you know. Let's go to K4ITA, Leo in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Good morning, Leo.
Good morning. Good morning, Al and Vicky and Scott. Thank you, Scott, for everything. Good morning from the beautiful Fort Lauderdale. 65 degrees this morning, windy but beautiful day. Okay, so I go with 913. If the winner is going to get a prize for this, back to you. Have everybody a great day. K4ITA.
Well, Leo, we haven't told you yet, but the winner has to take Scott's place. I'm just kidding, man. Let's go to Carlos in Hollywood, Florida, N1CBM. Good morning, Carlos.
Good morning, Al, Vicky, everybody else, and Scott. We thank you for all those years of service in the ECR's Morning Brew. My number's going to be 872. But I'm also going to thank Leo for the weather report. He's making me skip it. I'm going to chase you all the time, so I'm going to check in after you so you can do that before me. Thank you, Leo. Thank you, Scott. And thank you for the ECR. Everybody, have a beautiful New Year's party and a great 2026 for you all. Happy New Year and N1CBM.
All righty, thank you, Carlos. Also, Carlos, thank you for one of my favorite things to get during Christmas. Thoughtful gift. I appreciate you, man. We've got KJ4LXJ Rex in Crystal River, Florida. We got KD2YUY Charles in Syracuse, New York, and W3ICQ Bob in Leesburg, Florida, checking in via text. We got about 9 more minutes. Let's take about 7 or 8 more check-ins before we wrap her up. Coming to call signs twice and slowly.
This is November Juliet 1 Sierra Mobile. This is November Juliet 1 Sierra Stroke Mobile, Eric in Vermont. Check-in only, 7-3. Whiskey Bravo 5, Indy to Tango Tango. WB5ITT in and out this morning.
Number 4, Kilo, N4, kilohertz, in and out.
In and out.
M5GI, November 5, Golf, India.
Kilo Golf 4, Golf Kilo Yankee, KG4, GKY.
Alrighty, let's hope. First of all, acknowledging our in and out stations, we got N5DRT Kurt, Morton, Texas. We have N4KHZ John, Rochester, New York. We got WB5 ITT Chris in Beaumont, Texas. Sound like he's on the road. And NJ1S Eric in Shelburne, Vermont, all in and out. Guys, thanks for checking in this morning. Have a great day. From the bottom up, we have KD4 GKY Fernando in Florida. We have K5 MPH Michael, Brownsville, Texas. NG5I Rick, the Villages, Florida. Then we have N1 YKT Johnny in Hopkinsville, Kentucky. We have we already said the rest of them. So let's jump up to the top of the list. Reminder, question of the day, Scott, W2BLT. How many times has W2BLT checked into the Morning Brew? Let's go to Bob in Leesburg, Florida, W3ICQ. Good morning, Bob.
Good morning. Good morning, Al. Good morning, Vicki, and everybody on the Morning Brew. This is a tough one, isn't it? I'm going to just pull a number out of the air and say 947. W3ICQ. Back.
All righty, thank you, Bob. Have a great morning. Let's go to KD2YUY. Charles in Syracuse, New York. Good morning, Charles.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, everybody listening in on the brew. It's a late check-in for me. I've been spending the morning shoveling about a foot and a half of partly cloudy out of my driveway. Put me down for 888. Don't know why, just popped in my head. 73L back to net control. 82YUY.
All righty, thank you, Charles. Careful out there shoveling that partly cloudy. K4 LXJ Rex in Crystal River, Florida. Good morning, Rex.
Good morning to you and the rest of the crew out there. I'm going to go with 917. KJ4, back to you guys.
All righty, we got you down for 917. Let's go to N1YKT Johnny in Hopkinsville, Kentucky. Good morning, Johnny.
Good morning. I'm going to be that guy. I was mobile and listening to the family here talk and everything, so I didn't get the question, but good morning. Go ahead with it.
All right, Johnny. No problem, bud. Scott, W2BLT. How many times has Scott checked into the Morning Brew? You know, he's retiring today. It's his last day in the Morning Brew as a host. So how many times has he checked into the Morning Brew, Johnny?
I don't know the actual number for the episodes or numbers or anything, but I would shave off about 20 nets from whatever the total amount is. And I just want to say I wake up every morning trying to emulate Scott. Great guy. Congrats and 73N1YKT.
All right, thank you, Johnny. And yeah, who wouldn't want to be like Scott? I mean, come on. He's the ultimate. Let's go to N5GI, Rick in the Villages, Florida. Good morning, Rick. N5GI, you with us, Rick?
Sorry about that, Al. And we're going to go with 789 as how many times Scott's checked into the Morning Brew. And Scott, wishing you a great retirement there. Really enjoyed it when you were the net control. Back to you, Al, N5GI.
All righty, thank you, Rick. Have a great day, sir. Let's go to K5 MPH Michael in Brownsville, Texas. Good morning, Michael. K5 MPH Michael, Brownsville, Texas. You with us? All right, we'll mark him in and out. Let's go to KD4 GKY Fernando in Florida. Good morning. KD4 GKY Fernando, are you with us? And we'll mark them both in and out. Let's take one more check-in. One more only, then I'm going to cut it off right at one. Just the last person. Who wants to get in for the last one?
Control here in
8, Juliet Lima. All right, Evo Golf 8, Juliet Lima, correct?
Yes, sir, yeah.
All righty, Jason. So the question of the day is, how many times has Scott, W2BLT, checked into the Morning Brew? It's going to be a number anywhere between 0 and 1,122.
We'll go with 800. How's that?
All righty, thank you, Jason. We'll put you down as 800. Thanks for checking in this morning. With that, I'm going to turn it over to Scott, let him put a bow on it for the last time, and tell us how many times he's checked into the Morning Brew. Back to you, W2BLT.
Thanks, Al. And boy, there have been some generous answers this morning. The actual number is 755, including today. 755. And I'd like to close guest was Paul out of Springville, New York, K2PMS. He guessed 752. Now that includes, the number of times I've hosted and the number of times I've checked in. And there are many more who are higher than me on the list, but 755. And it's been my sincere pleasure to interact with everybody first thing in the morning, and I appreciate y'all. And this is W2BLT returning the reflector to normal. Amateur use, 7-3.
K1 Echo Echo X-Ray AB7IC.
AB7IC K1EEX. Good morning, Thomas. How's things in Tucson, and how do you read me this morning?
Lima Charlie, loud and clear, Buzz, and all is well here. It's windy. Not yesterday and this morning. It's still going at 10 miles an hour. Otherwise, everything is. Excuse me, it's a cough. Okay, everything is hunky-dory. Moving into New Year's mode, and I have nothing else to report except all is good and green, and back to you in Burlington, Vermont. Buzz, AB7IC.
Well, everything here in Burlington is chilly. It is 14 degrees with a little overcast. They're expecting it to warm up some by the end of the week. I hope it does. Yesterday was a icy ice storm, and we had it slip and sliding all over the place. And this morning, and then it rained, so this morning we still have some ice because it froze real quick. But anyway, things here are good. I'm looking forward to the holiday, and what else could I say? Christmas was actually really good. Ended up going to service Christmas Eve, and then to Chinese buffet afterwards, and I did eat myself to death. It was terrific. Anyway, we'll say have a good week, and we'll catch you next week at the same time. And 73s to you. Best wishes to Pat and the family. And I'll be clear on your final, AB7IC K1EEX.
Okay, Buzz, thanks a lot. We also had a great Christmas. Went up to Phoenix to see Kelly and the kids, then came home and had Christmas dinner with friends. And now we're gearing up for New Year's. We're not planning anything except go to bed at the usual time. All is well. Thanks for checking in. We'll keep from tying up the inner tie and see you next week, same time and place, 7-3. Regards to Lucille, AB7IC controlling out. 7-3.
Attention, attention la frequenza, attention. My name is Andrew, Milano, North Italy. You speak English. Italia Uniform 2, Delta Yokohama, Italy. Good morning, my friend.
Brother Scott, still listening. We hope you have a long and happy life, and the good Lord bless you for a long, long time, and you live to be 110 years old in relatively good health. W2BLT from KQ4 YYN and the rest of the East Coast Reflector family. KQ4 YYN 73.
Kilo Romeo 4, Hotel Juliet, JR4 IJ. Got a phone call about the same time the end of the brew crew ended, and I didn't get to hear the number. So somebody give me a report. How many times did Scott actually check in to the brew crew? 33.
W2CJM, the number was 755.
Hello, this is the Black Swamp repeater. Repeater is now returned to regular amateur use. K8BSR.
Thank you, sir, for that report. JR4 IJ. Over.
N5RTC, this is KF0MHN. N5RTC, this is KF0MHN, nothing heard.
This is W3ICQ, Bob in Florida. We're monitoring.